Hello everyone, Wenzeltron here, and we're back on Heroes of the Storm, and today we're going to do a little bit of a different video. I've been doing a lot of videos lately on heroes who are in the meta, either in HGC or just ones I see a lot more often. Today, we're going to do Samuro, and Samuro is an assassin, but he's got a really interesting mechanics, and I think he's played a lot differently than some heroes. He's very similar to like a Zeratul or a Valera, but without the burst, so to speak. And I think this skin honestly exemplifies the playstyle of the character. This is the monkey god Samuro, or monkey king, Wukong. So without further ado, we're gonna get into it. But yeah, Samuro, he's one of those heroes I play when I just feel like playing by myself, solo queue, and just kind of having some fun, not really try-harding or anything like that. So, we'll see you in game. Alright, we've landed on Cursed Hollow. Wrong again. I mean, Towers of Doom. Why do I... Thematically, they're the similar. That's why I messed it up so horribly. So, for Samuro, I like to go one of two talents here. So either go Way of Illusion, so every time your images critically strike a hero, you gain 0.5 attack damage up to 20. After hitting 40, you gain additional 20 attack damage. So, I don't know. 40... Well, it's like 60 plus attack damage. It's kind of okay. I feel like... I like to do this one just because questing talents are fun and you like to hear little dings and stuff like that. But I'm probably just going to go Way of the Blade. So it just does, instead of the trait, your critical strike, which is the little symbol over here, proccing every 4 basic attacks, it'll proc every 3. Nothing too crazy, it's just more consistent damage output for the most part, as you saw there. And we're going to use some of his abilities here as we get into position. So his E is Wind Walk, and it makes you go in stealth. Pretty straightforward. And then your Q is to spawn these little clone buddies here, and they do damage, and they attack your nearest target. They just got the kill on Tracer. Super easy. Let's see. And then his W is just like an instant proc for your crit strike. So right now, if I were to use my crit strike, this bar wouldn't change. Basically, I'd be wasting a button press. Oh, stupid app of mine. So I'm going to use my clones there. And so what I do with Samuro a lot of times... Oh, wow, that doesn't break drains. That's awkward. I didn't know that. So his drain life does not get broken by when you go into stealth. You don't become untargetable, which is a little frustrating. What else? So Gazlo just died bot lane. Chromie's just picking off Hammer from the edges here, which is good. So Samuro, he does excel though with laning. So if I just spawn my clones here, all these guys are just going to attack the lane and they're going to push it out. Super easy. Very nice. And we got a kill on Hammer. We're going to go in with Gul'dan. So as you can see, Wraithblock has a little timer above it. He's out of mana, but he doesn't have an Abba hat now. Our team didn't really group, so. So what I'm doing there is just getting put behind him so that when my clones spawn, they spawn around him, making me easier to stay in body blocking position. And at this level range, this is like his defensive tier, I guess you can call it. I think the go-to talent, and what I normally do too, especially because they have double Mage, is just Mirage, getting spell armor when you use your Q by 40%. So it's a decent amount of spell armor, but it drops off rather quickly, so you kind of have to be paid attention to when you use your Q, since your clones can last for quite a long time. The duration is 18 seconds, unless they die. Their health is pretty low, though. They have 50% of your actual health. So... Ha! But Abba saw me, so what I was just trying to do there is just not die, basically. Because Abba had put on his little symbiote hat and popped me with his W. And so Samuro, he's one of those heroes that I don't like them particularly, because he doesn't bring a lot of teamfight utility with his ultimates. He can... But what he does bring to the team is confusion in the form of his images. because a lot of people nowadays is when you back out with your clones, you always know which one the real one is, because that's the one that's like lingering in the back. So if you're hyper aggressive with it, people don't know which one is the real you, unless there's some sort of vision thing like Tassadar on the enemy team, and that makes your life just a hell, and you have to play around it. Gul'dan has rotated down, so I can't right now with dots too, as I can't use Wood Walk to the full advantage because it'll just break me out like right away. But I can use it to give me a movement speed and then get a range to deal damage to Gul'dan there. Tracer died from towers, it looks like. Hammer's back. I have 10 seconds on clones, so I can't really do much here. We're gonna go for Burning Blade to lane push a bit. I kind of messed up. I could have gone any of these talents really. I do like Burning Blade now more because you can split push better. And I guess it actually is kind of good against this team because they do have Sergeant Hammer and everything like that. I'm not going to go for that one. But so this is what I was saying by bringing extra utility to your team. This makes it so that you can go and do camps and do different things on the map other than just trying to be an annoyance to the enemy team. Even though you still will be, because now you do become kind of like a pseudo specialist with lane clear and camping. I think he's probably one of the best junglers in the entire game right now, though. So maybe he will have a place on Hanamura, because Hanamura can have the ability to do jungling as a viable option. So as you see there, my clones were able to surround Hammer, and she couldn't react to the output of damage that both me and Chromie did there. And I timed my crit strike to do the double crit one after another. I'm gonna go start this camp over here. We're up 2 levels on the enemy team right now. And so this is where Samuro's jungling comes in, is because your clones will attack the nearest target, and then I push my W. And so you can have them take all the aggro, and you'll take no damage at all. And it's really, really good. KT is here. Well, he didn't want to commit to it though. And then you can tell that when you have a crit strike because your weapon will glow. Same thing with the normal Samuro skin as well. Almost killed him. Don't want to spread the bomb. Okay, cool. We got it, just like that. Let's go here. So, stupid ammo mines. Ugh. There'd be another one. See, I didn't use my stealth there because I didn't want to deal with it. I know Q does actually break channels though. That is the one thing I've noticed. Trying to get in front of him, not gonna work. Might be dead. He had an Abathur hat. I didn't want to deal with that. I'm just gonna back. So we hit level 10 before the enemy team. I went Bladestorm. I've kind of experimented with Illusion Master, but Illusion Master kind of turns it into a pseudo Vikings, where all of your clones that you spawn from your Q can be microed to a lesser degree because the duration is a lot longer. Obviously not like the normal Viking plays, but I'm actually gonna stay here because I don't want them to get this. I was gonna stop and counter push Gazlo, but I decided to do. Alright, we forced him out. We're just gonna try and get this. Hammer's positioning. Yes! Got it, just barely. So there's an Apple clone. I do not feel like dealing with that, so I'm just gonna run away. Don't use your E on me. He sees me. Zabatha's good. Jesus. So aggressive, Gazbot. I mean, Abathur bot. I might blow my Bladestorm here just to get the kill. Yeah. Just gonna commit to the kill. It's also worth noting too that Bladestorm, which was what you just saw there, it also makes you unstoppable to stuns and root effects. So if you do find yourself in a sticky situation that you could possibly get out, it is a very, very helpful tool. Obviously not recommended to do that, but it gives you that utility. Illusion Master will do that as well, but it's obviously takes way more game knowledge for the character to do. And as you can see right here, I just took this camp super fast. At a level 11, it's like no issue at all. Got a pretty decent push up top, but we'll have like 0 contention. We have a tank variant, so that's an amazing thing to have in any quick match setting. Also, I think it's a little broken. The variant tank can even occur, especially when their team has no tank at all, which is kind of not fair. I've done it, and I do it because I love tank variant, but at the same time, I don't like it. It shouldn't be a thing. It's also worth mentioning too that KT is a hard counter to Mr. Samuro, because your chain bomb or his chain bomb can chain to all of your clones, and they can clump up really, really easily and cause you to take an astronomical amount of damage if you're not paying attention to the chain bomb. Chain bomb is a huge pet peeve of mine. I'm like hyper aware of it because I see so many people actually spread it. It's gotten better now, but you know, new players, it's a little bit different. And we're gonna get the kill because the taunt, you know, OP. We need to run. We definitely need to run. I'm dead. Fire wave is so good, or fell flame, but we still drew the attention of them to get the trip or the turn in, so it was a worth it death. Gonna go for, let's see how long, 16 seconds on camp, so I will go get that camp when I come back up. That's a dead Gul'dan because of Chromie variant, which is a very, very strong combo, just like Li Ming variant. Li Ming variant is one of the most scary combos you could ever do, and totally worth trying out in your Team League games, just as a heads up. Makes things really easy to line up them skill shots. Oh. Hammer's dead. Totally dead. Charge is real. Gonna head to this, go get the camp now that they killed Hammer. They're kind of staggering deaths, and their lane presence is not anywhere near what ours is. We have so much roam potential in ganking where Hammer needs to set up, Dazzler needs to set up. They have to play hyper safe or just kind of group and death ball a little bit, which they are not doing. So the enemy team is kind of getting outplayed by quick match, but also outplayed by our ability to just have constant pressure all over the map just by doing what our characters are good at. Because Samuro is really good at taking these camps, so I am kind of not afraid to just do these. I can get in and out. Samuro to me is basically the trickster. Like, he's all about confusing the enemy team. Like, which clone is he? Where is he gonna come from? Because he can come from weird angles, and basically, I always try to have a Q up before I engage, and I use my E as a pseudo stealth engage, so they'd never know exactly where I'm coming from, and then I make sure that cooldown is up after it is to disengage, basically. So I used my Blade Storm in a really terrible spot, expecting to get value from it, and it didn't work, and there's fear. I do have an E to get out, so I'm going to use that. Ooh, that's a Dazzler bomb. We wasted his ult. I'm gonna get this. Oh yeah. So we got bottom shrine, and I got this one. So super easy. Do we have slows? Kind of do. So normally I either go press the advantage, or press the attack here, or merciless strikes. I think we're just gonna go for press the attack, just to have increased attack speed. Ow, those Qs hurt. And I took damage from... I'm dead, probably. Here? Yes. I took damage from Corruption, which was a little dot, and I also got hit by Mines, so it slowed me. Couldn't get out. Hammer was like right over here on the mini-map, so she was rotating in, and Gul'dan had saw me, so they pinched. Basically, I tried to get out in a really awkward place instead of trying to go into my team to stop them from chasing. Little bit of a misplay, but we're still up a little bit. We have bot fort, and this one's about to die, but we're up 2 to 33. This is a very solid game for us. To look at stats, though, I'm 252 and 26,000, excuse me, and 14,000. Nothing to be excited about or anything like that, but just been applying a pressure on the map if I can't directly apply it in the game, in the team fights. You're always constantly looking for someone who's overextended or pushed too far ahead or a little too low when playing Samuro. Or you can make them respond to you by just taking a lane and just pushing it all the way to the fort wall and then just getting your team an XP lead. There's a lot of different things you can do with Samuro that allow you to kind of carry a little bit, but you have to just be aware. It requires map awareness And right now, he's actually kind of a decent counter to Abathur, I'd say, too. Because of how easy it is to push lanes. Oh. Did he go mine build? I hate mine build. He totally went mine build, at least 2 talents of mine build. It's kind of weird what he did. He like went a push build on Towers of Doom. When he hit by the bullet? Oh no, I didn't. Thank God. KT's a little low. Gazlo bomb is out, but that's gonna get a kill on Tracer. No, it did not, but it still did because of turret stuff and things. I'm just gonna do this to try and get them to spread out. Gonna go and hammer here. Gonna use my E to stop Hammer from attacking me. If I would have had my Q, he would have not auto-attacked me and I died. Sucks. Oh, Chromie walked back into Hammer. Oh. Crap. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna say Baldy play. We can definitely try and do boss and win. Wow, they're turning this game right now. So they have all 3 of the tower taken right now. We just had a bad... I wonder if that was calculated on their part, because top was really low, they had already gotten bottom, and middle was easy for them because they have so much siege. Oh, wow. Tassadar got blown up. So my clones will just die instantly here. I'm actually gonna die right now. Maybe not. Yes, I am. Totally dead. Died by tower because of fear. That sucks. I'm totally getting owned right now. Okay, we got that. There's 3 of them dead. Oh, maybe it was because Abathur push. Totally was. Huh. Let's see. No, it's not Abathur push, because Abathur is not really soaking that much XP. I had caps on, we just need 1. We can do this. But they're protecting these shrines like crazy right now. Yes, it is a 3v2. So Gazlo's doing all the zoning here, making our life incredibly difficult. But he is postured way deep onto our side of the map right now. So Gazlo has made a clone. I'm trying to just position so that I don't die from a KT. So Abathur didn't clone KT this time. I'm gonna go Windstrider so I can use my stealth more often. Just trying to kill the Abathur clone. That's real KT. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. I'm gonna die again. He's dead. Oh, his shield parry. So there's nothing I could do there. Poke, just poke. So I went for Windstrider. This reduces the cooldown by 6 seconds. Oh my god, he died from Phoenix. Oh, the fail is so real. This is rough. 2-7. They came back 36-2. Okay, mid is out of ammo. Abathur is there, but it doesn't matter. So there's that. I'm gonna hit bottom and get that when I come back up. It'll be 11 seconds. Varian should have just backed out if he didn't think he could do it. The fact that he died is actually hindering us more now because of the stagger deaths. I don't know why Abathur is just continuing to push these lanes out so aggressively, because it doesn't really help. Now, so the late game scaling is happening right now where Abathur's on going crazy, and same thing with KT. They're just being able to put so much area damage out, and then the Abathur clone on top of that is just making it a living nightmare to get anything done. Gazlo did push middle again, and as you can see, we're already in danger of getting 3-capped again by the towers. So we're gonna just try and get this done as fast as possible. I need the shields. Their area damage is just owning our faces right now. That's gonna be game. Wow, can't believe it. Talk about throws. So much lane pressure, we couldn't even do anything about it. Wow. Well, that feels bad. Samuro and the lane pressure is the thing. KT did work. MVP. Abathur clone. Well, that didn't go how expected. Wow, I don't know what to say. Rate the battleground, it was fun, but the specialists are annoying. So, we'll just go over the build real quick and I'll talk about how you throw games. So we went Way the Blade at level 1, Mirage at level 2, Burning Blade at level 3, or 7, what the crap, at talent number 3. Blade Storm at level 10, got very little value on this, which is unfortunate. Level 13, we got Mirrored Steel. Level 16, press the attack to just do more attack in the smaller time. That didn't help either. I think if Chromie actually would have went for... She went Temporal Loop, so she got like no value from that either. And then level 20, we went to Wind Strider just to be more stealthy. But as I said, Chain Bombs were wrecking my face. And that's going to be Samuro, but I think this is going to be how to throw a game via quick match because that was crazy. I did not expect them to be able to turn the game so easily in the late game and put us on the back foot with tower pressure. It's very, very rare that you see that in these games. Most of the time it's contention over the shrines, and the towers are a secondary objective. So it felt really weird to actually have to deal with that, and our team was not set up in a way to be able to do that. We were probably miscommunicating and not actually all coordinating as well as we should have been because we had to deal with so much lane pressure. You know, it was dividing our attention too much, making it too difficult to get an advantage back. So I think I showed off Samuro pretty well, though. And let me know what you think about Samuro and just what he does and how he plays. And maybe comment on the throw of the game, because that was crazy. I still don't understand what happened there. But thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to like and share as you see fit. And see you all next time.